But when you have a bright idea, right? Or you want to transform yourself, or you want to take a leap of faith, etc., etc. One word that I always heard people refer to me as was impulsive. And that is a very repulsive thing to hear, especially when I'm expressing to you like my latest dream, aspiration, endeavor, and you slap me with you're being impulsive. Or go as far as saying, you're just saying that because this is happening right now, or you're just saying that because that is happening, or you're just a little stressed, or you're just like kind of just like discrediting what I'm saying when I'm expressing that this is something that I want to do at the time, because there's a bunch of like moments where this has happened that are coming up in my mind, and we're not really going to bask too much in that, but where people have just told me you're being impulsive. And in other words, they're telling me to wait or to be patient. In other words, they're telling me to delay, discontinue, hold back, stand by, sit tight. No, we're not going to stand by. We're not going to hold tight. And we're not going to twiddle our thumbs on our leveling up process, okay? Hi everybody, it's Elise from E's Dog World with another segment of Leveling Up Whimsically. So, I had something on my heart, a topic matter today that I can't shake off for some reason. So I feel like somebody out there needs to hear this because I literally can't stop thinking about it. As I'm trying to finish up my last video, this kept coming up. So I was like, yeah, maybe I really need to like do a vlog on this while it's like hot and ready. So that's what the content is going to be about today. And I wrote some notes just for you guys and for me too, because this is the beginning of the week. So let's start our week off right, if we can, with this in mind. So before I get started, if you can please like, share, and subscribe, and click on the bell notification button so that way you can see every time that I post a new video. So without further ado, let's get started. So today's topic is patience versus waiting. Patience versus waiting. When you think about those two words, they have the same meaning per se, right? Patience and waiting, we can say that we can put those two words in the same basket. But when it comes to leveling up, we need to consider a couple of things, okay? So I took a step further because we all know what patience and waiting means, but I actually went and got a clear definition so that way we can like break and demolish this word down. And at least for me, I can kind of tell you my take on it and how I apply it to my leveling up journey. And maybe it might strike up some realizations, some eurekas, and something of that nature in your leveling up journey. And that is the goal today. So let's start off with patience. The capacity to accept or tolerate delay, trouble, or suffering without getting angry or upset. Similar synonyms would be forbearance, tolerance, restraint, self-restraint, resignation, calmness, composure, serenity, tranquility, and equalism. That's patience. Sounds beautiful, is beautiful, a beautiful word by far. I'm a byproduct of patience or someone being patient with me, The Bible describes how important it is to have patience. That's one of the fruits of the Spirit. You can't get anything done or really look through clear eyes without having patience, right? So we don't want to just discredit this word. That's not what this vlog is about. But I just need you guys to really understand the definitions and how sometimes without realizing it, we can misconstrue it and we can actually use the word as an excuse or a hindrance in our leveling up journey. Okay, so keep that in mind and let's keep the definition that I just read to you guys of patience like in the front of our minds. Now let's go ahead to waiting. Waiting, the action of staying until a particular time or until something else happens. And then it continues to say, stay where one is in delay action until a particular time or until something else happens, right? And then some similar words and synonyms are stand by, hold back, twiddle one's thumbs, pause, stop, cease, halt, discontinue, or sit tight. So, waiting is also a word that we need to, use in our everyday life. We cannot just be running red lights because we're impatient, right? We have like the word patience has self-restraint. Terrible things can happen when you don't wait, okay? Wait a minute. So, I'm not saying that patience or waiting is a bad thing, okay? I just need to explain this a little bit further to you so you guys can catch my drift, because at least for me, in my leveling up journey, and I don't know if you guys can relate with me on this, but when you have a bright idea, right, or you want to transform yourself, or you want to take a leap of faith, etc., etc., one word that I always heard people refer to me as was impulsive. And that is a very repulsive thing to hear, especially when I'm expressing to you like my latest dream, aspiration, endeavor, and you slap me with you're being impulsive. Or go as far as saying, you're just saying that because this is happening right now, or you're just saying that because that is happening, or you're just a little stressed, or you're just kind of discrediting what I'm saying when I'm expressing that this is something that I want to do at the time, because there's a bunch of moments where this has happened that are coming up in my mind, and we're not really going to bask too much in that, but where people have just told me you're being impulsive. And in other words, they're telling me to wait or to be patient. In other words, they're telling me to delay, discontinue, hold back, stand by, sit tight. No, we're not going to stand by. We're not going to hold tight. And we're not going to twiddle our thumbs on our leveling up process, okay? We're not going to do that. So that is why this topic today has been so important, because I don't know who needs to hear this, but we're not waiting anymore, okay? We need to know the difference. Even though we can put the word patience and waiting in the same basket, there is a slight difference, okay? When you're waiting and you're discontinuing, in other words, basically, because you're holding back, you're putting it on the back burner. When you're leveling up, sometimes you can suffer from woe is me. When you're trying to level up or you have dreams and endeavors, you can also suffer from no support, or feeling like people don't believe in you, or a lack of self-confidence. So you may delay, or what is the other word? You may be complacent, or there's another word, complacent, or you may hesitate, and you just may, all those words that it's just you want it really bad, but you're scared. So what you do is you wait, and you also go as far as saying, I'm going to wait because I want to wait for more money, or I want to wait for more time in my schedule, or I want to wait for this person to come with me when they're ready. Or you have every excuse in them, I want to wait for my kids to get a little older, whatever. And in some of those cases, yes, you do need to wait, right? But there is a section of time when you're getting those feelings. They're called limiting beliefs, actually. When you're getting those feelings, or you're getting these responses from your loved ones, your friends, your family, your coworkers, whatever, and they're just basically throwing a bunch of restraint and delayance on you, you need to take some time to yourself and understand if you really think that waiting or patience in this sense is going to help you elevate, or really just face the facts that you may have some limiting beliefs or be scared. And that's okay, but let's break that down. Let's break that down. And I hope that some of my videos, if you don't know how to break those things down, and I plan on posting more, when you get in those moments, hopefully one of my videos can resonate with you. But you can always seek a mentor, a therapist, the Bible, number one, before you seek all of that. I'm just telling you what I do. But there's so many ways to like break down those limiting beliefs. But we can't wait anymore on our dreams. We can't wait anymore for somebody else to get themselves together first. In some cases, we can't wait anymore for our kids to get older. We need to start knowing when we're using the word waiting or patience in the wrong context, and we're wondering why 5 years later, 10 years later, nothing has changed in our life. Everything is the same and stagnant, but there's no one to really blame. Even the people who told you to wait, you can't blame them. Even though the people who told you to delay or called you impulsive, you cannot blame them 5 years later and be like, you're the reason why. No, you're the reason why. Because you wanted to say, or you wanted to, in your mind, feel like I'm just being patient for my moment. No, you're just being lazy. You're just being scary. You're just being not willing to sit with yourself and work with what you have in front of you, even if it's nothing but an idea. An idea is free. I'm so tired of hearing people say, I don't have enough money to achieve my dreams. I don't have enough money to move right now. I don't have enough money to support whatever it is I'm supposed to be supporting or whatever. Like, I'm so tired of hearing that. What do you have to work with right in front of you? And even if it's just a dream or an idea, you have a piece of paper, you have a pencil, you have a plan. You have all these different ideas, even, videos and like I said, people that you can reach out to. Sometimes reaching out to a complete and total stranger, like a teacher, is better than reaching out to your inner circle, but that will save for another vlog. But I just don't want you guys to misconstrue the word patience or waiting in your leveling up journey. In case you have, I've done it. We've all done it. I still do it. But I have made it a point now when I catch myself saying, I can't wait, or I'm just gonna wait, or I'm in my closet and I'm looking for stuff to wear, and I'm just in my house, chilling, cooking, whatever, and I find something really cute, but I'm like, oh no, that's nice and clean, I can save that and wait for, no. For example, this dress, this is a very nice, this is a cocktail dress, but it's kind of like loosey, so, and flowy, but when you put it with heels and stuff, it's a nice like shimmery fabric, but it's not like glitter or anything. So I can prance around the house in this too, but it's also a really nice dress, like it's made for going out. And in my mind, I was like, no, just put this on. You don't have to wait to do anything, even to put an item on from the closet. And you can also wear this to any cocktail party. You can also, but the point is, we're not gonna wait. Like when you have that jolting feeling, I want to do this. I want to pick this out to wear right now. You just do it, okay? Because it right now, it's making me feel good. That's why I did it. I don't always have to look good for other people. I can look good for myself or just feel good while I'm coexisting in my space. I'm cooking dinner in a little bit. We're going to sit down and eat. And there's just these little steps, these little measures that you take or be mindful of when it comes to waiting and patience, to make sure you're just not misconstruing it. So I'll probably end up doing a part 2 to this later, maybe with some more examples. Hopefully I can get some more feedback and know, or maybe like hear some questions or scenarios that you're going through and maybe decode those and show you like you don't have to wait. And you don't have to delay, you can just do it. Even if it starts off with an idea of just writing it down. So I just want you guys to know, even in other topics too, don't be afraid to open up the dictionary and find the root words and things, or the synonyms and things too. I picked patience and tolerance. No, patience and waiting. But tolerance was, I was in a mix-up. I'm sorry, I have like a million thoughts that I want to get out to you guys. I was in a mix-up of saying patience or waiting, or patience and tolerance. Because sometimes we're also succumbing our situations to tolerating things, which results in waiting. I'm tolerating. You don't want to tolerate anything, right? When you're now on the phase of patience, the only time you should be using the word patience in your leveling up journey is when you've already taken certain measures and certain actions too, and you've done your part. You got to make sure you do your part. You can't just sit there like if you're trying to lose weight or you're trying to grow muscle mass or you're trying to stop smoking or whatever, but you're not doing the steps necessary. I want to stop smoking so my health can get better. You know, I want my teeth to be whiter, so I'm going to stop doing this. But I'm going to wait because I can't stop, or I'm just going to reduce first to 1 pack, and then from 1 pack to one a day to all that is waiting and delaying and not doing the necessary steps. Talking about you're just going to have to be patient. You're just going to, not everything is just going to happen like that. You got to practice patience and waiting. No, you have to know when you're psyching your own self out. You got to know when you're the thorn in your own bush, when you're the only one in your way. Or you're tolerating people in your house, people at work, whatever, saying, I hate this place, I hate where I'm at. When you know you can take that next step and elevate yourself and do something about it. But I'm tolerating this because my family needs this income or whatever. And there's some cases that are inevitable, but if they're not, we need to be doing the steps to change those things. I feel so rich right now explaining this to you, and I hope you're getting the points and you're just like taking it and like blowing it up. This is subject matter that I want you to completely and total blow up. Take it completely to that level. Maximize this content right now. Like, take it and you go and just really dissect it. Okay? So I love you guys so much. Totally. And again, if I find any other things that I wanted to touch bases on this topic, I'll definitely make a part 2. But until then, I hope everyone is doing great in their leveling up journeys. And remember that it can be fun and easy, and that you get to have it all. Doesn't that sound nice? You get to have everything you want, okay? So I'll see you guys next time in the next video. Mwah!